Minnesota State High School League. These rules provide for fair competition amongst players. Spectators can promote good sportsmanship by observing the rules of fair play. Remember, everyone is responsible for keeping this game at a high level of good sportsmanship. Also tonight, for the safety of our students and spectators, please mask up at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, to honor America, please rise as you are able and face the south wall for tonight's national anthem.
Good evening and welcome to another edition of CHBN. Coming live from Chaska High School, we've got the boys Chaska Hawks basketball team coming in at 11-2, facing off with the 8-5 Jefferson Jaguars. I'm Mike Schmid on your call tonight, filling in for Ryan Paul, who's out sick. Don't worry, it's not a COVID scare or anything like that. He's doing okay, but he was unable to make it tonight, so I'm filling in. Looking forward to another great game here for the Hawks tonight as they come in 5-0 in their last 5 games, hosting the Jefferson Jaguars, who started off 5-0 and have since fallen to the 8-5 overall record that I mentioned earlier. Look for a lot of good stuff here from the Hawks as they come off a big win against Minnetonka at home on Saturday afternoon in the matinee game, where Brady Nicholson set a career high with 29 points. We look for more of that from the junior big man tonight. We got Dana Coleman on the bench for Chaska Hawks, the Chaska Hawks, and we've got Jeff Evans on the bench for Bloomington Jefferson. The lineups are being announced, and I'd like to take this time to thank the Rome team, Rome Real Estate, for bringing you tonight's broadcast. Rome Real Estate has helped thousands of families expertly move into or transition into a new home. Emily and Jan are known for their service, integrity, and results. They partner with clients to prepare, price, and sell their homes. Whether you're buying or selling a home, put the Rome team to work. Go to www.rometeamrealestate.com to learn more. Thank you, Emily and Jan. And here's the man of the hour getting the last call in, Brady Nicholson, coming off a season-high 29 points on Saturday, like I said, against Minnetonka here at Chaska High School. Big game by the big man, coming off his previous career high of 20 points the game before. So good, hot start for Brady Nicholson. Look for him to continue that against Jefferson, who is slightly undersized. Tonight we expect to see a pretty tight game as Jefferson played the Hawks pretty tight early on in the season. Chaska ended up pulling off a 12-point victory. I believe it was 63-51. And that's kind of Jefferson's MO, is low-scoring games. You know, they like to grind it out. That's their style on defense and offense, is just slow the game down, let it come to them, and let the other team make mistakes. So turnovers are going to be a big thing for the Hawks. Is Luke Struzzani, the lead ball carrier for the Hawks, leads them into this game, also leading scorer at just under 15 points. From Jefferson's side, we've got Jeremy Wangahu and the Freitag brothers, They lead the way with scoring, and also Sam Wenzak. Sam Wenzak, leading scorer on the team, also leading ball carrier, so look for him to have a big impact. As Struzzani wins the tip, And he takes the ball in the backcourt as the Hawks initiate their offense. Struzani starting with 4 wide. Over to Jack Frick. Frick to Getz. And back to Struzani in the corner. Struzani looks to give it up. Back to Frick. He fakes a look as they look to get the ball into Nicholson, who's quickly doubled. Swing over to Frick. Back to Getz. Getz with a nice drive. Getting the ball to Struzani for the Hawks shot. He just barely misses the deep 3. Rebound, Jeremy Wangahu. Wangahu brings it up. Swings the ball over to leading scorer, Sam Wanzek. Wanzek over to senior captain Aiden Atkinson. Atkinson over to Wangahu. There's Atkinson again. Back to Wangahu. And this is that slow style that we said we'd see out of Jefferson. They don't like to take a lot of quick shots. Wanzek up for the 3, unsuccessful. As Struzani brings the ball up for the Hawks. Struzani to Getz. Getz looking to drive, kicking back to Struzani. Struzani swings out to Frick at the top of the key. Frick with a nice dribble drive and a good pass down to Nicholson, but it just slips out of his grasp into the hands of Atkinson. Atkins brings it up. Over to Freitag. They swing it back to Atkinson in the corner. Atkinson looking for a dribble drive. Nothing there. Wangahu looking for a dribble drive on Getz. Getz with nice defense. And Wangahu starts off the scoring with a nice free throw line jump shot. Saw him hitting a couple of those early in the game. Something to keep an eye on for. Frick in the corner now. Frick to Nicholson. Doubles quick. Swing over to Struzani and back out to Getz as the Hawks look to reset. Getting Nicholson involved early is clearly an emphasis here for the Hawks. Swing pass out to Frick. He fakes a look, gets the ball into the lane, kicks out to Struzani for a similar shot to the first one he took. Just missed, and Nicholson with a nice rebound and nice pass down low. Tennessee Fawson unable to complete the finish. Atkins looking for a dribble drive, no passes off. Freitag in the corner. Back to Atkins. Over to Wangahu. Wangahu looking for a dribble drive, loses control a little bit. Back to Wanzak. Wanzak in the corner. Passes over to Harrison Chappell, senior captain, averaging 9 a night. As Atkins resets. Freitag looking for a man, swings it over all the way over to Wangahu. Wangahu takes the open 3 and hits. He's 2 for 2 early. Scoring on the Hawks' best defender, Spencer Getz. Struzani brings the ball up the court, looking to get the Hawks set up here. Getz in the corner, nice pass to Struzani, who's unable to complete the finish. And Jefferson comes away with the loose ball. Atkins brings it up to Freitag. Freitag with a nice hip pass, and Struzani gets called on the foul. Nice pass there by Freitag. Down to Harrison Chappell, like I said, senior captain, averaging 9 a night. Struzani, no choice but to foul. Slow start here for the Hawks as they coming off a big win against Minnetonka here at home. Chaska's been so good at home; they're almost impossible to beat here. But Jefferson's kind of giving them a run for the money. Chappell misses the first half of 2 free throws. Jefferson is currently up 5-0 on Chaska. Nice box out there by Nicholson to gain the rebound in the 0 for 2 effort by Chappell. Struzani into Getz. Struzani with this, passed up the same shot he missed a couple times earlier. Tennessee Fawson with the dribble drive. Nice pass over to Struzani in the corner. And there he hits. Leading scorer Luke Struzani hits a nice 3 from the corner there to bring the Hawks within 2. We got Chaska 3, Jefferson 5. Atkins brings it up over to Freitag. Freitag over to Chappell, over to Wangahu. Atkins with a nice inbound or a nice pass into the block. Chaska's able to recover. Wanzak quiet so far from the top of the key, swings it to Atkinson over to Freitag. And Freitag dribbles out and brings it out to Wangahu. Here's that slow style we've seen from Jefferson. Good defense so far by the Hawks. Jack Frick covering Wangahu at the top of the key. Wanzak brings it out again for the 3rd set in this possession for the Jefferson Jaguars. Waynesack gets an open three from the top and hits. Nice offensive possession there by Jefferson. Strazani brings the ball up the floor. Looking for Tennessee Fawson on the wing. Tennessee over to Nicholson. Nicholson to Getz. Getz with a nice backdoor pass to Strazani, who got fouled on the way in and goes to the line for two. Good pass there by Getz. Nice cut by Strazani. Good offensive sequence by the Hawks. Jefferson started off hot this year. They were 5-0, and then they lost their second loss of the year came to Chaska in that 12-point loss. Like I said, it was 51-63. The Hawks pulled away late there at Jefferson early in the season. Zach Schaefer checking in for Tennessee Fawson here. Strazani completes the first half of the 1-and-1. Strazani at the line here looking to bring the Hawks within a possession, and he does. Luke Strazani with 5 quick points here for the Hawks. Schaefer spearheading the defense against Atkins. Atkins into Friedek. A nice play by Schaefer to cause the turnover there. Extremely quick. Schaefer is one of those defensive bulldogs that the Hawks love. Strazani with another three just misses. And Friedek brings the ball up for Jefferson. Gets it in the lane, pulls it back out for Wagyu. Wanzak swings it over to Friedek. Wagyu at the top of the key looking for the dribble drive on Strazani. Unable to complete. Nice rebound there by Getz. Getz looking to go coast for coast. Nice job of kicking it out to Jack Frick. And Getz draws the foul in the post. Foul on Chappell, number 33 from Jefferson, the senior captain. As the Hawks will have an inbound from the baseline. Jacoby Lyles checking in for Nicholson here, who was a little quiet in the first 7 minutes. Lyles brings another element to the Hawks here with his outside shooting and his ability to hand the ball. So look for Chaska to go more 5 out on offense and create some lanes for Strazani and Getz to work into the lane. Strazani into Schaefer. Schaefer dribbles out for Lyles. Lyles swings to Strazani. Strazani with a nice baseline drive and a 12-footer. He's unable to get it to go, but the garbage man, Spencer Getz, goes up for a nice tip in. There's Spencer Getz again doing all the little things for the Hawks as they cut the lead to just 1. Atkins on top, swings it over to his other lead guard, Wagyu. Daniel Friedek on top, swings it to his brother, Isaac Friedek. Wanzak on top, swing it back over to Wagyu, over to Atkins. Loses control of the ball, Schaefer all over him. Good defense so far in this possession by the Hawks. Daniel Friedek on top, going in against Spencer Getz, who keeps, Spencer loses his feet there, and little up and under move for the score for Jefferson by Friedek. Nice play by the freshman. Jack Frick on the corner into Spencer Getz on the post. Goes up and just can't get it to go. Nice move there by Spencer Getz. Atkins over to Wagyu. Wagyu looking into Isaac Friedek. Isaac over to his brother Daniel, the freshman. And Wagyu resets. Wagyu over to Friedek. Friedek to Friedek. Wanzak pulls it out. Atkins again. Jefferson utilizing the perimeter well, swinging the ball, not taking any stupid shots. Good defense so far by the Hawks, being patient. Friedek on the block. Out to Wagyu as Jefferson resets for the 4th time. Wagyu to Friedek. He dives to the lane. Wanzak up across the other Friedek. Daniel, freshman. Back to Atkins. Over to the other Friedek, Isaac. Nice underneath pass to Wagyu. Gets in there to muck it up. Ball on the ground here. Jefferson in control. And Schaefer comes away with it. Nice play by Schaefer. Strazani sets up at the top of the key. Swings over to Schaefer. Schaefer to Getz. Nice pass. And Getz gets called for a travel-in. First turnover there by the Hawks. Nicholson checking back in. And Cameron Wall checking in for Strazani and Getz. Coach Coleman wants to sit down two of his senior leaders and have a little conversation about how the start of the game's going. Jefferson 10, Chaska 7, as Chaska comes out in a half-court trap. Jack Frick spearheading the half-court trap. Atkinson with the ball now. Down to the corner to Wangu. Chaska looking to push the tempo and the pressure a little bit here. Jack Frick moving well at the top of the key, causing a lot of havoc. Friedig at the bottom with a shot up, unable to complete. Schaefer wins another battle down low. Little wild pass there by Nicholson as there Chaska is able to recover. Nicholson at the top of the key. Over to Jack Frick in the corner. Jack Frick with a nice drive and able to complete the 2-point bucket. Chaska back in that half-court trap with big Brady Nicholson in the middle. Atkins in the middle of the court. Nice pass down low to Friedig, unable to handle it, the freshman. And he throws it off while foot out of bounds. Inbound pass here on the side for Jefferson. Good minutes there by Schaefer. Couple hard-nosed defensive rebounds, able to create a turnover as well. Chaska dropping into, it looks like they're remaining in that zone, just sinking it. Jack Frick remains the spearhead at the top. Wangu with a nice drive down low and a hip pass down to Friedig, who was over to his brother, who was unable to complete who is blocked down low. Wainzik, Jefferson's leading scorer, unable to complete the 3-point shot, and ball goes out of bounds, Jefferson ball. Spencer Getz checking back in here for Jacoby Lyles, and Luke Strazzani, a late sub in as well. He's coming in for Jack Frick. Jefferson looking to inbound, up by 1 here in the first half. Friedig with a nice 3-point shot. That's the freshman, Daniel Friedig. Strazzani walks the ball up the floor, looking to initiate the offense, gives up his dribble a little early. Getz swings it over. Errant pass there by the Hawks, leading to an easy 2 points by Daniel Friedig, who's been impressive. The freshman, Daniel Friedig, with a bunch of points early here. Cameron Wow on the wing. The Hawks get the ball into Nicholson, who's able to complete the bucket and get fouled. Great play there by Brady Nicholson. Good to see him get back on the board here early. Nice inbound or nice pass in there by Maddox Foss. Maddox Foss, the 10th grader, hasn't gotten a ton of minutes so far, but he's been impressive. Brady Nicholson to the line here to complete the 3-point play. Currently it's 15 Jefferson, 11 Chaska, looking to cut the lead down to 1 score again. Nicholson unable to complete, Friedig on the rebound. Friedig to his brother Daniel, walking the ball up. Strazzani now leading that half-court trap by the Hawks. Lots of ball movement here. Atkins with the 3, and he's able to hit. Jefferson hot from outside so far early tonight. Maddox Foss bringing the ball up the floor. Foss into Strazzani in the corner. We got an offensive foul here called on Cameron Wall. Not sure I saw much there, but guess they got Wall with the hook. Jack Frick checking in for Wall. And Tennessee Fossen checking back in as well. 18-11 here early as Jefferson takes the lead off some hot outside shooting. Frankly, some slow basketball play. This is kind of how Jefferson likes to win games, is they slow everything down as much as possible. Friedig down low. Nice pass to Wangu. Mid-range jumper, unable to complete. Daniel Friedig up for the offensive rebound. The freshman's been impressive so far tonight, Daniel Friedig. Friedig to Wangu. Good defense by the Hawks there. Nicholson now back out to Friedig. Friedig over to Atkins. Atkins back to Friedig. And he walks with the ball. Good job by Chaska's defense. A lot of patience there, forcing the turnover. Tennessee Fossen will inbound it here to Luke Strazzani as Chaska looks to get the offense going and maybe pick up the tempo a little bit. Jack Frick from the corner. Looking to pull the ball back out, goes over to Strazzani on the near side. Strazzani gets a pick from Getz, who's able to get into the lane and complete the bucket and the and one. Great drive there by Strazzani as he hits the ground as the ball goes through the net. Nice job, good patience to go create his own shot. Jacoby Lyles checking back in for Brady Nicholson here. As Strazzani's at the line looking to complete the three-point play. Chaska's coming into the meat of their schedule now. They've got Eden Prairie Friday night. Everyone knows that they've got Minnehaha Falls coming up as well. Here's Strazzani. He's able to complete the three-point play. Nice job by Strazzani as we get our first Rome Team Real Estate Chaska timeout. And we're going to go to break here. Thanks, CHBN.
We're back! We hope you've enjoyed the sponsored broadcast by the Rome Team. The girls have one more message for you.
We want to wish good luck to all the girls' teams and all the boys' teams. Soar Hawks!
Welcome back to CHBN as Chaska trails 18-14 here against Bloomington Jefferson. Again, we want to thank the Rome Real Estate team from Edina Realty for presenting tonight's broadcast. Jefferson will inbound in their own half as Chaska looks to come out with a little pressure here. Chaska got off to a little bit of a slow start here with Jefferson dominating time of possession here. Slowly running that methodical offense, getting a couple good looks, and that's why they have the lead. Atkins bringing the ball up the floor against the man-on-man press. Tennessee Fawson on defense. And Atkins brings it up and gives up his dribble to Wenzak, Bloomington Jefferson's leading scorer. Swing it over to Friedig, the freshman. Friedig over to Samir Jones, the 6'3 junior. Over to Wangu. Wangu looking to dribble drive here. Nice move. Thought he might have gotten away with the travel there, and he goes to a little baby right-hand hook for the two-point conversion. Strazzani bringing the ball up now for the Hawks as they're down 6. Into Jacoby Lyles. Jack Frick running off a Getz screen here to the top of the key. Over to Tennessee Fawson. Fawson looking for the dribble drive back out to Getz. Getz with a nice look to Frick in the corner. Frick with some handy moves, able to work into the lane as Chaska pulls the ball back out. Strazzani with a Getz screen, able to kick it to Jack Frick in the corner, and he's unable to complete it. Push-off foul here on Tennessee Fawson as he goes up to get the offensive rebound. Might have given a little shove. Chaska sticking with that full court man as Friedig checks in for Wangun. Isaac Friedig inbounding to his brother Daniel, the freshman. Daniel bringing the ball up against Spencer Getz. Friedig gets the ball into Wenzak here. Wenzak operating from the free throw line. Gets the ball to Atkins, who's able to go into the trees and complete the two-point play. Jefferson extends the lead out to 8. Strazzani bringing the ball up over to Tennessee Fawson, guarded by Atkins. Gets with a little screen there for Strazzani, who's able to get into the lane, and a foul called on the floor, so the basket will not count. Good move there by Luke Strazzani. Looks like Lyles is coming out here for Nicholson, as Strazzani has the ball under his own basket for the inbound play. Tennessee Fawson in the corner over to Getz. Getz swings it to Frick, who's pulling the trigger, just short, and the ball goes up over the backboard out of bounds. Not a bad shot there by Jack Frick. I'll take him shooting those all night. He's been so deadly all season, all throughout his career, actually. Friedig to bring the ball up the floor against Getz. That's Daniel, the younger of the Friedigs. Daniel into Wayne Zach. Wayne Zach fakes a shot. Swings the ball around looking for Atkins. Atkins gets a shot up, but Nicholson's able to clear the rebound. Nicholson to Strazzani. Strazzani directing traffic as he comes up the floor. Getz runs off a Nicholson screen. Oh, Nicholson goes down. He might have been open there. Strazzani back on the corner as Chaska resets. Strazzani with a great pass down low to Getz, and Getz is able to complete to cut the lead down to just 6. Good possession there. Nice pass by Strazzani, great finish by Getz. Friedig bringing the ball down for Jefferson as they lead by 6, 22-16 with just 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half. Swing around to Wayne Zach. Wayne Zach guarded by Jack Frick. Over to the older Friedig. Friedig over to Amir Johnson, back to Atkins. Wayne Zach now in the corner. Friedig gets a screen from Wayne Zach. Amir Johnson swings the ball back to Atkins. Atkins pulls it out for another Jefferson set. Wayne Zach with a deep 3, tipped by Jack Frick. Chaska unable to come away with the loose ball though. And we got a travel down low by Jefferson on Friedig. Isaac Friedig with the turnover for Jefferson. Cameron Wall checking back in for Tennessee Fawcett, as you heard over the loudspeaker. Chaska down by 6 points here. Strazzani brings the ball up the floor. Jack Frick takes the dribble handoff to the top of the key. Strazzani running off a Nicholson screen, gets the ball back in the corner, back to Frick. Frick gets up a 3 and is able to complete this time. Great shot by Jack Frick coming off the screen. Chaska sticking with that man-on-man zone here. Friedig up, passes off to his brother Daniel, who resets Jefferson's offense. Daniel going up against Getz, gets into the lane, able to kick it to Atkins. Atkins with a little runner, unable to complete. Getz with a nice rebound. Getz bring the ball up for Chaska. And Strazzani now in the corner. Back to Wall. Over to Jack Frick in the corner. Aaron pass there. He's unable to get the shot up. Nice pass there by Wall down to Getz, who's wide open on the block. Chaska sticking with that full court man-on-man defense. Friedig brings it across half court, guarded by Getz. He brings his brother Isaac out here to get a screen. Nicholson hedges nicely. Wayne Zach out to Friedig. At the top of the key as Jefferson resets. Friedig looking to drive. He's able to get past Nicholson, but unable to complete the bucket. Nicholson with a nice rebound, clearing to Strazzani as he crosses half court. Strazzani back to Nicholson. Back to Strazzani here. They're playing a little two-man game at the top of the key. There's Wall now with the ball. Gets it over to Jack Frick in the corner. Frick out to Getz. Getz with a nice drive, kicking out to the corner for Wall, and Wall is just short, unable to complete the try. Friedig with the rebound. Daniel Friedig bring the ball across half court over to Johnson. Johnson gives up his dribble back to Isaac Friedig. Daniel Friedig now in the corner. Able to get into the lane. Trying to foul from Getz. It looks like it will be on the floor, though. Yes, it will be on the floor here. Jefferson inbound underneath their own hoop. 22-21, the Hawks have been able to cut into the lead here late in the second half. Not the start they were looking for, but it's just a different style of game against the Jaguars. Atkins able to get into the lane here. Gives up his dribble out to Friedig. Friedig with the elbow jumper. He's able to complete. Strazzani slowly bringing up the ball, calling out his offensive plays as Jack Frick works his way open on the corner. Down to Brady Nicholson, and as we get a double there. Wall with a nice dribble drive and able to complete, and he gets the and one. Great dribble drive by Cameron Wall. Let's see if he can complete the and one and get the Hawks back within 1 point. Minute 26 left in this this slow but fast-paced game here. Not a lot of fouls on the board, not a lot of timeouts called so far. Chaska trailing by 1. Again, we'd like to thank the Rome team of Edina Real Estate for bringing you this game. Jan and Emily, always so great to the Chaska programs. We want to thank them again. Johnson to inbound here for Jefferson after Wall brings the game tied at 24. Adkins bringing the ball up against Wall. As Adkins works his way into the lane, nice pass out there to Friedig. Friedig working his way into the lane on 10, nope, that's not 10, that's Schaefer. Baby hook there missed by number 21, Paul Kern, the 6'7" senior for Jefferson. Jack Frick in the corner, works his way into the lane, Spencer gets a nice easy 10-footer. He's unable to complete, but he does earn the offensive rebound. Nice job of following his own shot there. Unfortunately, he turns it over to Friedig, Daniel Friedig, the freshman. Friedig working on Schaefer now as he crosses half court. Scherzani on Johnson. Back over to Paul Kern, over to Friedig. Kern again at the top of the key, the 6'7" senior. Amir Johnson now working against Scherzani, looking to give the ball away. As he works his way to the corner, he earns a foul. Not sure there was much Chaska did there. Calling Scherzani with the elbow as Jefferson will be inbounding from underneath their own basket. Wangu checking back in, as well as Tennessee Fawson. Tennessee Fawson checking in for Scherzani here as he'll get a little blow at the end of the first half. Friedig in the corner, guarded by Tennessee Fawson. Over to Adkins. Got to believe with how the first half has gone, Jefferson's going to end up holding here for the last shot. Friedig wide open from the top of the key. He'll let it rip and unable to complete it. Tennessee Fawson with the rebound. 2 seconds left as Jack Frick gets an easy layup to give Chaska the lead here going into halftime. 26-24, Chaska going into the half. Nice comeback there by the Hawks. We're going to take a quick halftime break here. Again, thank you to the Rome team and Edina Rome Real Estate as Chaska takes a 2-point lead going into the half. We'll be back at CHBN right after this break.
Sponsored broadcast by the Rome team. The girls have one more message for you.
We want to wish good luck to all the girls teams and all the boys teams. Soar Hawks! We're back!
We hope you've enjoyed the sponsored broadcast by the Rome team. The girls have one more message for you.
We want to wish good luck to all the girls teams and all the boys teams. Soar Hawks!
enjoyed the sponsored broadcast by the Rome team. The girls have one more message for you.
We want to wish good luck to all the girls' teams and all the boys' teams. Soar Hawks!
Welcome back to CHBN. My name is Mike Schmid, filling in for Ryan Paul, who's out sick tonight. Don't worry, no COVID scares here, just feeling a little bit under the weather. We come back in the second half, brought to you by the Rome Team Real Estate. The Rome Team has helped thousands of families transition to a new home. Emily and Jan are known for their service, integrity, and results. They bring us this second half here live on CHBN. If you want to know more, go to www.rometeamrealestate.com to learn more. Atkins over to Atkins in the corner now, over to 33. Back to Wangu. Underneath now, down to 33. That's Harrison Chappell, senior captain, who's unable to get it to go over Nicholson. Struzani with the nice rebound, he brings it up. Chaska a little bit slow in the first half, got down 8 early due to some hot outside shooting by Jefferson. And gets with the unforced error there, looking to swing the ball over to Jack Frick in the corner. Wangu now, operating from the elbow extended. Struzani guards him. Wangu looking to get into the lane, back out to Chappell. Chappell out to Atkins. Atkins out of Friedig. Friedig now looking to get into the lane on Getz. Wangu from the corner from Friedig. Unable to connect. Tennessee Fawson with the rebound. Both teams coming out with the same starters in the second half. Struzani over to Nicholson in the corner, who's able to get the jump, and he gets to the lane. Nice finger roll for the and one, and that's the Nicholson we've seen the last couple of games. Great play by the 6'9" junior from Chaska, coming off career highs in the last 2 games of 29 and 20. We knew it'd be a little difficult to get another career high coming up against this more methodical Jefferson Jaguars team, but he heads to the lane to complete the 3-point play. Nicholson's able to connect, giving Chaska their biggest lead of the night at 5 points, 29-24 Hawks. Wangu bringing the ball up against Getz as Getz chases him across half court. Over to Atkins on the wing. Wanzak thought about a deep 3 and thought better of it. Back to Atkins. Atkins over to Chappell. Chappell to Friedig. Friedig to Wangu. Back to Chappell. And they're going to get Getz on the foul here. I don't know if I agree with that one. Looked like both players were battling down low, but they get Getz for his first foul of the game. Jefferson inbounding underneath their own hoop, down 5. 29-24 Chaska. Friedig into Wanzak. Wanzak back to Friedig in the corner. Down low to Chappell. Chappell working on Nicholson here. Bunch of moves, and he looks like he got an extra step in. Good defense there by Nicholson and the Hawks. Chaska looking to extend the lead here early, put Jefferson away. Fawson inbounds to Struzani, and Struzani's going to initiate the offense here as he slowly dribbles across half court. Struzani over to Fawson, far side wing, back to Frick, over to Struzani, who looks to dribble drive on the baseline. Nice pass to Fawson. Back to Frick, thought about a deep 3, takes a step inside the 3-point line, unable to connect, in and out for Jack Frick. Wangu now looking to attack. Getz on the defense. Nice strip there by Spencer Getz. Good use of his hands to get the turnover, and he comes across half court leading the charge. Struzani with a deep 3 from the wing, unable to connect. Able to get his own rebound though. Works into the lane. Fla gets hit a little bit, goes down. Looks like he might have gotten hip to hip here. Struzani staying on the floor. Should be able to recover from this though. Might have been just a little hip pointer. Coach Andrew Martinson coming over to check on the Chaska's leading scorer. Want to say hi to Nancy and Tom. I'm sure they're down in Florida enjoying the game. Struzani's able to walk it off, and it's going to be a Chaska turnover. Atkins gets the inbound in the backcourt. Struzani defending him. Atkins to Wangu. Wangu up to the top to Chappell, over to Friedig. Back to Atkins. Chappell on the top now. Not much of an outside shooter. Nicholson sagging off. Friedig now on the elbow extended into Chappell. Chappell might have gotten away with a walk there, but he's able to complete after going with a head fake there on Nicholson. Jefferson cuts the lead down to just 3 for the Hawks. Tennessee Fossen looking in to Nicholson as he's doubled. Net gets in the way of a pass to Frick. Chaska's able to recover. Struzzani pulling the ball out. Tennessee Fossen with a nice cross-court pass to Jack Frick and unable to connect. Good offensive sequence there, though, by the Hawks. Feet get tangled up there, and turnover, Chaska ball. Chaska might have gotten away with one there, but we'll take it as Wengu gets tripped up with Gatz heading down for the fast break. Timeout, Chaska. Dana Coleman going to talk things over with his kids as we're going to send it to a quick break. This is Mike Schmid on CHBN.
We're back! We hope you've enjoyed the sponsored broadcast by the Rome team. The girls have one more message for you.
We want to wish good luck to all the girls' teams and all the boys' teams. Soar Hawks!
We're back here at CHBN. This is Mike Schmid filling in for Ryan Paul, who's out with the stomach flu tonight on the Rome Team Real Estate broadcast of the Chaska Hawks boys basketball game against Jefferson. Chaska leads currently 29-26, and they have their ball inbounding. Looks like they're facing a little bit of a press here for the first time as the ball's inbounded to Struzzani. Struzzani here looking to break the press himself, gets the ball across half court into Frick. Nice bounce pass by Frick there, getting to Nicholson. Nicholson fouled, unable to complete the three-point play, but he is fouled and he'll head to the line for 2. Nice bounce back there by Jack Frick. Little different defense there by Jefferson. We haven't seen much of that from them all season, and not at all so far in this game as they come out in I used to call it, Dan Pulowski, a former Chaska head coach, used to call that the 11-man press, which is it's a trapping man zone. Nicholson unable to complete the first half here. He looks to extend Chaska's lead out to 4 with 14:26 left to play. He's able to complete that. And Chaska comes out with a little man zone or a man press of their own. Atkins bringing the ball up against Luke Struzzani. Atkins working his way into the lane as Struzzani swats it back out to almost half court. Wangu now recovers for Jefferson. Over to Wainzak. Wainzak to Atkins. Atkins in the lane on nice pass down to Friedig there. Thought Atkins was caught a little bit. He was in the air, but he was able to make a nice pass to Friedig. Struzzani walks it across half court, gives up his dribble over to Frick on the wing. Frick playing a 2-man game with Getz, swings it back to Tennessee Fossen. Now Frick back with Getz on the wing. Jack Frick tried to force a bounce pass underneath here, but wasn't able to get it through. Jefferson recovered, but then quickly traveled, turning the ball over to Chaska again. Cameron Wall checking in here for Tennessee Fossen. Cameron Wall gave Chaska a bunch of good minutes here in the first half, completing a nice three-point play. Inbound to Spencer Getz, who goes quickly down to Nicholson. He's seen a lot of double teams so far this game, and nothing different here. Unable to get the shot up, and Chaska turns the ball over. Wainzak from deep outside, unable to complete the three-point shot. Nicholson with a nice rebound, fending off Chappell down low. Struzzani bring the ball up, gets a floater to go, lost a little bit of control, but still was able to complete the shot in the lane. Nice shot by Luke Struzzani as he hits the 8-foot runner. Chaska extends the lead back out to 4. Atkins across half court to Wainzak. Nicholson now defending Chappell on the top of the key. We mentioned he's not much of a three-point shooting threat. Wangu, dribble drive on Getz, unable to complete the little runner. and fight for the defense, and Frick comes away with the rebound. Nice job by Chaska. Jefferson's definitely picking up the tempo a little bit here on offense in the second half, and they haven't been very successful. Trezani able to draw the backcourt foul, or the foul from deep with Atkins. It's the old inbound from the Chaska sidelines, right next to Coach Dana Coleman. Chaska comes out in a stack formation. Trezani inbounds to Wall. Wall initiating the offense here. Oh, Jack Frick takes a tumble, tripping over some feet, and the ball goes out of bounds. Not much you can do there for the Hawks. I know Cameron Wall's probably a little disappointed, the sophomore, but you can't help it when your teammate loses his feet. Atkins crosses half court now for Jaguars, for Jefferson after the turnover. Wayne Zach into the lane, might have gotten away with a walk. Kicks it back out to Friedig. Atkins resets. This is more of the offense that we saw from Jefferson in the first half. Very methodical, slow play, working to get the best shot they can, taking their time. Atkins now with the ball, down to Chappell. Chappell to Friedig. Wangu drives the lane hard, unable to complete the shot. Gets his own rebound, and then now a secondary foul is called, or a foul is called here on, it looks like Jacoby Lyles, as he got him from behind. Yep, Wangu here now at the line, shooting 2. Chaska with a 4-point lead with just under 12 minutes left to play. Wangu in and out. Nice break there for the Hawks. Wangu, typically one of the higher scorers on Jefferson. I mean, it is only 9 points a night, but Jefferson's scoring is so spread out. You got 11, 9, 10. That's about the average on their team across the starting lineup. Wangu here for the second attempt to cut it to a 1-score game. He's able to hit. Jefferson pulling back now from that 11 press that they were running. And Strezani walks the ball past half court into Frick. Frick gets the ball back to Strezani, who quickly goes back to Frick for a 3-point shot. Little too much there for Frick, and Jefferson comes down with the rebound. Daniel Friedig over to his brother Isaac. Atkins at the top of the key over to Friedig. Atkins again from the top of the key. He's given Chaska fits. He's a kind of undersized, but he's a very quick player, very intelligent as well. Wangu from the top of the key, unable to get it to go. Jacoby Lyles with a big boy rebound. Strezani crosses half court. He's going to think about driving. Nope. And back out to Frick, across to Lyles, over to Wall. Wall gives up his dribble, goes down to Getz. Getz is able to gain advantage. Now kicks it back out to Strezani. Strezani with a deep 3 after thinking about it, and he hits. Another good offensive sequence there. Good patience by Spencer Getz, able to get the ball into the team's leading scorer's hands. He thinks about it and then drills the 3. Good job there by Strezani and Getz. Friedig on the wing over to Wangu. Back to Wayne Zach, who's been abnormally quiet tonight. Swing it over to Friedig again. Friedig to Wangu. Back to Wayne Zach. Back to Wangu. Swing over to Atkins as they reset. Wangu thinks about a 3 here, but passes it up. Goes to Friedig, who loses control. Atkins gains it, though, for Jefferson. 6-point lead now for Chaska with just over 10 minutes to play. Atkins works his way into the lane, is able to draw a foul here. Let's see who they get. Looks like they got it on Cameron Wall. Zach Schaefer checking in here for Cameron Wall, as Jefferson will inbound from underneath their own basket. Jefferson inbound to Friedig underneath the hoop, who's able to go up and complete the reverse layup on Lyles. Nice finish there by Friedig. Schaefer bringing the ball up, initiating the offense. He's able to get into the lane, kicks out to Jacoby Lyles, just barely misses the 3. Good offensive rebound there by Schaefer. Getting it to Strezani. Strezani's unable to complete, but he does get fouled. Strezani will head to the line for 2. 35-31, Chaska's lead right now with just under 10 minutes to play. Again, we want to thank the Rome Edina Realty team for bringing this broadcast of CHBN. Struzani at the line for the first half of his 2 free throws. Unable to complete, just a little short there by Struzani, who's been a really strong free throw shooter so far this season by the Hawks, or for the Hawks. Kind of what we expected in this game, a little tighter than Chaska would want, but we know the style that Jefferson plays, that slow, methodical offensive basketball game. So it's not an unsurprising result so far. Struzani hits the second half. Atkins now with the ball on the wing for Jefferson, swings to Wangu, Wangu to Friedig. Friedig it back out to Wangu, at the top of the key. Friedig again now at the top of the key. He's working against Lyles, able to get into the lane. Nowhere to go now. Over to his brother, Daniel Friedig, who gets fouled by Struzani as he tries to poke the ball out from behind. And big Brady Nicholson checking back in here for the Hawks as Jefferson will inbound it from the underneath their own hoop. Nicholson back in for Lyles. Jefferson with no natural big in the game right now, so look for Chaska to get the ball down low to Nicholson on offense. Friedig now with the ball in the wing. Gives up his dribble back out to Atkins. Atkins directing traffic, guarded closely by Schaefer. Friedig now with Nicholson on him. Jump shot from the free throw line, unable to complete it. And Struzani loses the ball coming across half court. Schaefer almost picks it away, and now the ball rolls out of bounds. Jefferson ball underneath their own hoop. Kind of a quick series of events there in that possession. Struzani tried to get a little aggressive shoot through to the middle of the lane on that fast break and was unable to maintain control of the possession. Chaska maintains their 5-point lead here as Jefferson inbounds underneath. Friedig to Atkins, back to Friedig. Good help there by Struzani. Back to Wangu as Jefferson resets again. Wayne Zach, again, he's been extremely quiet, the leading scorer for Jefferson at 12 points tonight. I believe he's only got 2 tonight. As the younger Friedig, Daniel, chooses to reset. Wayne Zach at the top of the key, guarded closely by Jack Frick, loses control on his way in, but he was able to regain, kicks out to Friedig. And Friedig just short on the 3-point shot. Wangu with a nice offensive rebound for Jefferson as they pull the ball back out. At this rate, Chaska might get about 2 or 3 more possessions in this game with 8 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. That's Jefferson Jaguars basketball. Atkins in the corner gets fouled by Schaefer. It's the 6th foul for the Hawks of this half, and Jefferson will inbound from just in front of their own bench. 8 minutes and 15 seconds remaining. Again, I'd like to thank the Rome team for bringing this broadcast. I'm Mike Schmid in for a sick Ryan Paul tonight. He will be back for, I believe, he plans on being back for Thursday's broadcast. As Jefferson works the ball down low, but it squeaks out of bounds and they maintain possession. Friedig inbounding for Jefferson. Across to his brother, Daniel Friedig, who gets a 3-point shot up and he's able to connect. Daniel Friedig has been incredibly impressive tonight. Freshman from Jefferson, playing like a senior. Schaefer able to get the angle on the for the Hawks there as he drives into the lane. Fight for the offensive rebound. And out of bounds, it looks like off Brady Nicholson's face as they battle for possession down low. Chaska with just a 2-point lead now as Jefferson inbounds. Here's Daniel Friedig, the freshman. Working against Luke Struzani as he crosses half court. Friedig over to Wangu. Wangu back to Friedig. Over to the brother Isaac Friedig now. Atkins working against Schaefer from the wing extended. Friedig now into Struzani. Friedig resets, brings it out to Wangu. Back to Isaac Friedig. Back to Wangu. Back to Isaac Friedig. Here's Atkins, thinks about a 3 and then drives into the lane, gets the ball back out to Wangu for an open 3, comes up just short. Chaska battles for the rebound. and kicks it out to Struzani so Struzani can slow the offense down a little bit here. Chaska knows that every possession is going to count here going forward with how slow Jefferson's playing on offense. They know they have to make them count. Good ball movement there by the Hawks, and back to Schaefer. Chaska looks to reset. Struzani on the wing extended down to Nicholson. He's unable to complete the pass as Nicholson wasn't able to establish position there. Turnover by the Hawks. Tennessee Fawson checking back in here for the Hawks, as well as Cameron Wall. Wall matching up with Friedig as he slowly dribbles across half court. Friedig works his way into the lane on Wall, and he's able to get the basket to go and get the foul. So far in this game, the most impressive player has probably been Daniel Friedig, the freshman from Jefferson, number 10. He's got to be close to double digits now. 6'3", he's a heck of a player, someone to keep your eye on down the road. He looks to complete the back half and give Jefferson their first lead in about 10 minutes, and he's able to do it. Tennessee Fawson bringing the ball up for Chaska. He gets the ball to Jack Frick. Jack Frick is able to earn the corner. Kicks it back out to Tennessee Fawson, though, as Chaska slows it down. Cameron Wall now into Brady Nicholson, who looks to skip the pass to Fawson, and it's deflected. Chaska ball underneath their own hoop. Coach Dana Coleman just looking to get an easy bucket here for the Hawks, looking to get them back on track. Cameron Wall going in as an outlet. And down to Spencer Getz. Nice move by Spencer. He's able to draw a foul as he's going up after an nice slick up and under move. Getz will look to give the Hawks back the lead here with 6 minutes left. It's only 37-36. Jefferson currently in the lead. We know it would be a low-scoring game, but this is a little lower than I believe anyone expected. Spencer Getz with the first half of the two-point foul shot, and he's unable to connect. Getz will now look to tie the game up for the Hawks here at 37. And there it is. He's able to hit. Tie ball game with 6 minutes left. Chaska versus Jefferson here on CHBN. Friedig brings the ball across half court. He brings it over to Atkins. Atkins to Wagoo. Over to Wayne Zach. Wayne Zach down to the other Friedig, Isaac. Daniel Friedig now with the travel. Chaska gets a little break there. They got to take advantage of this possession now as Struzani checks back into the game for Tennessee Fawson. Frick to inbound to Struzani. Struzani will be checked by Daniel Friedig. Chaska running a little bit of a spread offense here. Nicholson on the top over to Wall. Wall to Struzani coming off of a Nicholson screen. Nicholson gets the ball back, goes and sets a screen for Frick, who uses it, gets the ball out, and Getz will look to reset. Frick into Nicholson now as he's quickly double teamed. And the ball gets knocked out by Atkinson, but Chaska retains possession. Nicholson's got to be ready. They've been running that double team underneath all game. It's a good opportunity for the Hawks to get a nice, easy look, though, if he can recognize it early enough. Getz with a 14-footer off the inbound pass from Struzani. He's able to hit, giving Chaska the 2-point lead. Timeout Chaska and Dana Coleman here on CHBN Network as we go to break.
We hope you've enjoyed the sponsored broadcast by the Rome team. The girls have one more message for you.
We want to wish good luck to all the girls teams and all the boys teams. Soar
Welcome back to CHBN Network. My name is Mike Schmid, in for the sick Ryan Paul tonight, who's out with the stomach flu. We come back to the game here, and Chaska's got a 39-37 lead over Jefferson Jaguars, who've been a pretty scrappy club so far, led by the Friedig brothers, Isaac and Daniel. Daniel, just a freshman, so far leading the scores for the Jaguars tonight. He's in double digits, as well as Luke Strazani leading the way for Chaska as they come out in full court man press with a 2-point lead and just over 5 minutes to play. Wangu looking to inbound here for Jefferson. He gets the ball to Atkins. Atkins met by Strazani. He's playing a little bit tighter, more aggressive defense here. Atkins is able to work the ball past half court and get the ball to Wangu. Chappell back in here for Jefferson. He's in Chappell into Friedig, who's able to work a free for 2 points. Again, Friedig incredibly impressive so far tonight. Chaska swings the ball around, looking to get Nicholson a look. Gets Strazani and Nicholson playing a 3-man game. They swing over to Jack Frick with a deep 3. He's able to connect. Big 3-point shot by Jack Frick, giving Chaska the lead back. 42-39 Chaska with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to play. Jack Frick with a big-time 3. Atkins will initiate the offense now for Jefferson. Back to Friedig. Over to Chappell, into Wangu in the post, banging against Getz, and we might have an offense, and we do have an offensive foul call on Wangu. Great defense there by Spencer Getz. Chaska maintains the 3-point lead with 4 minutes and 22 seconds left tonight here on CHBN. Wall, they inbound to Strazani. Strazani walking the ball across half court. Chaska okay with taking their time. Here's the inbound, or they get the ball to Frick on the wing. Frick back to Getz. Getz will slow it down, pull the ball back out, back to Frick in the wing. Frick able to work his way into the lane. Nice athletic finish, using his body to shield off the defender to get the 2 points for the Hawks. Jack Frick coming alive here a little bit in the second half, just when the Hawks need him. Friedig bringing the ball across against Strazani. Dribble handoff pass to Atkins. Atkins will reset. Atkins working against Wall. Now dribble handoff back to Friedig. And what do we got here? We got Strazani on the foul. Are they going to call it on the floor, or what are they going to do? Dana Coleman letting the refs know how he feels about it. Oh, and they give him the basket. It didn't look like he was taking a shot yet. Strazani got him while he was on the ground. He was able to go up and complete after the foul, and they give him the 3-point look. So here's Friedig, and he completes the 3-point play. Nice, strong take there by the freshman. I don't know if he was shooting for that foul call, but the refs gave it to him anyway. Chaska's whipping the ball around. Brady Nicholson with a nice pass down low to Strazani. He's unable to complete the reverse, though. Here come Wayne Zach. Wayne Zach will slow it down back out to Atkins. Atkins over to Friedig, who's been basically Jefferson's offense in the second half. Wayne Zach now looking to get the ball into Friedig, Isaac Friedig, and they pull it back out, and we get a Jefferson Jaguars first time out of the game. 44-42 Chaska here on CHBN as we take a quick break.
We hope you've enjoyed the sponsored broadcast by the Rome team. The girls have one more message for you.
We want to wish good luck to all the girls teams and all the boys teams. Soar
Welcome back to CHBN. My name is Mike Schmid, filling in here tonight for Ryan Paul, who's out sick. Chaska currently leading 44-42 on CHBN, brought to you by the Rome team of Edina Real Estate. If you're a first-time home buyer, you're looking to sell your home, anything in the Southwest Metro, Emily and Jan Rome would be happy to help. Check out their website, rometeamrealestate.com, to learn more. Jefferson inbounds to Friedig. Friedig working against Strazani, out to Wangu. Wangu looking to get into the lane against Getz, and Getz won't let him have it. Wangu now back out to the top of the key. Dribble pass to Friedig. Friedig working into the lane against Strazani. Back out to Wangu for the open corner three. He's unable to connect. Nice rebound by Nicholson. Good box out there by Cameron Wall, the sophomore. Strazani brings it across half court, content to slow things down. Running off a double screen here. Dribble handoff to Wall. Wall out to Jack Frick. Frick's able to get into the lane, and he's unable to complete, and ball goes out. Looks like it was tipped by Frick while he was still out of bounds. Jefferson gets the ball underneath their Chaska's basket. Chaska still leading by 2 here, 44-42, in one of the lower scoring games we've seen this season. Friedig walks the ball across half court, defended by Strazani over to Wangu. Wayne Zach runs off a screen here. Nothing working. Isaac Friedig now dribbles back out to Wangu, over to Wayne Zach. Wayne Zach looking for Atkins. Atkins is able to get the easy 2-point bucket as he ran off a couple of screens. Tie ball game here with 2 minutes left on CHBN. Strazani walks the ball up the court for the Hawks and gets it into Frick at the wing. Frick to Getz now. Back to Strazani. Strazani looking to work his way into the lane. Getz now back to Strazani in the corner. Nicholson comes over. He's quickly doubled. Nice pass to Cameron Wall in the corner. The sophomore is unable to connect, but Spencer Getz is working on the offensive line and doesn't get the foul call. Coach Coleman's not happy with that one. Quick timeout here by Jefferson with 1:35 left in this tie ball game from Chaska High School, brought to you by Chaska Broadcast Network. We'll be back right after this break.
We're back! We hope you've enjoyed the sponsored broadcast by the Rome team. The girls have one more message for you.
We want to wish good luck to all the girls' teams and all the boys' teams. Soar Hawks!
CHBN here back again, 44-44, Chaska versus Jefferson in this low-scoring affair with 1:35 left. We might have a race to 50 here. Whoever can get there quicker might win this game. Jefferson playing that slow, methodical offense, really giving Chaska quite a few fits here so far, as the Hawks have been unable to get into a rhythm. Jefferson will inbound the ball from in front of their own bench. And Atkins takes possession. Over to Wangu. Wangu over to Chappell. Chappell down low to Friedig, who goes up strong against Strazani. Goes in and out. He's unable to complete. Nice rebound there by Spencer Getz. Big possession there by the Hawks. Nice stop by Strazani. Way to go straight up on defense. Strazani walks the ball up and is unable to complete the pass. It looks like it was tipped by Atkins. Fans don't love the call, but Atkins didn't argue it, so he must have got a piece. Isaac Friedig checks back in here for Chappell. Strazani will inbound from our near side sidelines into Tennessee Fawson. Fawson back to Strazani as the Hawks look to establish their offense. Strazani fine with taking his time here in this tie game with 1 minute left. Over to Fawson. Fawson dribbling up to the top of the key over to Frick. Frick taking his time here against Wangu. over to Fossen. We might be in a last possession type situation here as Fossen back over to Strazani. Strazani right back to Fossen. Jack Frick now with the ball. About 10 feet out from the three-point line. He's content to dribble out a little bit more clock. Back to Fossen. 25 seconds left here as Chaska holds for the last shot. Fossen now with the count on him as he dribbles to the middle of the lane, and Dana Coleman will call a timeout here, getting the Hawks in great shape to get a good look here with 14.6 seconds left here in Chaska. We'll be right back after this quick break.
We're back! We hope you've enjoyed the sponsored broadcast by the Rome team. The girls have one more message for you.
We want to wish good luck to all the girls' teams and all the boys' teams. Soar Hawks!
We're back here on CHBN. Let's watch CHBN.com. Brought to you by the Rome Team Real Estate Team of Edina Realty. If you're looking to buy or sell your home, please contact Emily or Jan from the Rome Team Real Estate. Chaska tied 44-44 in a low-scoring game here against Jefferson. Jack Frick will inbound the ball as Chaska looks to maybe milk the clock and get a buzzer beater here to end this game. Frick inbounds to Strazani with just 12 seconds left. Strazani content to slowly walk it up over to Frick. Tennessee Fossen now with it, back to Jack Frick. Frick dribble drive. Ooh. I'm not sure what to call. We got an offensive foul call? I'm not sure I agree with that one. Dana Coleman not very happy with it either. Jefferson will call a timeout with 1.4 seconds left. We'll be right back after this quick break and the conclusion of this game.
We hope you've enjoyed the sponsored broadcast by the Rome team. The girls have one more message for you.
We want to wish good luck to all the girls' teams and all the boys' teams. Soar Hawks!
We're back here on CHBN with 1.4 seconds left. It looks like Chaska's Spencer Getz was called with the offensive foul on a screen he set for Jack Frick as he was slashing into the lane. I didn't see much. Head coach Dana Coleman clearly didn't see much either. He was giving the refs an earful during that break. So with 1.4 seconds left, the game is tied at 44, and Jefferson will inbound from their backcourt. Chaska with a little defensive scramble here. And here comes Jefferson on the inbound. The inbound in the backcourt. Unable to get the shot up as we're looking at overtime here on CHBN. It might be a first for this season. And 44-44, low-scoring affair here at Chaska High School. Getz having a couple words with the ref right now about that offensive call. We'll be right back after this quick break. We'll bring you overtime here on CHBN, brought by the Rome Team Real Estate.
We're back! We hope you've enjoyed the sponsored broadcast by the Rome team. for you.
We want to wish good luck to all the girls' teams and all the boys' teams. Soar Hawks!
We're back here on CHBN. Mike Schmid filling in for Ryan Paul, who's out sick tonight. We get some free basketball tonight, 44-44 as we head into our 4-minute overtime here. Chaska and Bloomington Jefferson. Kind of a surprising outcome so far. Chaska's won their last 5 games by an average of almost 24 points a night. Jefferson came in, they played a different style of basketball, gave Chaska some fits early. And right now the officials are checking with the scores table, making sure everything is good to go for our overtime. Again, we want to thank the Rome team, Emily and Jan, for bringing tonight's broadcast, as well as supporting the football program, the girls basketball program. Emily and Jan have always been great to Chaska. Of course, Emily, Chaska legend. As we look to tip off here in the first overtime, we got 4 minutes left to play. Strazani tipping off against Friedig. Both guys take off a little early, but Getz is able to gain possession for the Hawks. Big possession for Chaska. Strazani to Nicholson. Getz with a nice pass to Strazani down low, who's able to complete the reverse layup. Very nice finish and good pass by Getz. Daniel Friedig looking to bring the ball up. He's checked by Strazani, who comes and meets him past half court. Passes to his brother Isaac. Isaac with a big screen on Getz that goes uncalled. Wayne Zach now working against Jack Frick. Down to Friedig, he loses control. Able to regain it and kick it out to Wangu. As Chaska resets on defense and Jefferson does the same on offense. Atkins now from the wing. Atkins over to Wayne Zach. Friedig to Friedig. Here's that slow-paced offense that Jefferson likes to run as the Hawks lead by 2, 46-44. Wayne Zach now resets at the top of the key over to Atkins. Wangu now on the wing. Wangu out to Isaac Friedig. Out to Atkins again as Jefferson once again resets. Tennessee Fawcett defending Atkins as he gets into the lane, and Atkins called for a travel call. Big defensive possession by the Hawks. Holding strong for about 40 seconds there. Jefferson's going to extend their defense out. It looks like we got a full court man press. It might look like a trap here as soon as he crosses half court, and there it is. Strazani strong with the ball, and we get a foul call here on Atkins. That'll send Strazani to the line for a 1-and-1 situation. Strazani, one of the stronger free throw shooting players for the Hawks, as well as the team's leading scorer and the leading scorer tonight. He's had a nice night. Luke Strazani, 6'4" senior. Unable to complete the first half of the 1-and-1. Nicholson works for the rebound, but unable to maintain it. Wangu now with a head of steam. He's checked by Getz. Wangu again, now Nicholson on him as they reset out to Wayne Zach. Out to Friedig. Friedig with a nice move, able to get into the lane and complete the 2-point up and under bucket. There's the freshman again. He's been extremely impressive tonight as Strazani brings the ball across half court. We got a tie ball game yet again here at Chaska. Nicholson working with the ball in the corner, down to Getz. Getz goes up strong, is able to complete and get the foul call. Spencer Getz looking to complete the 3-point play here. Very nice finish by the senior. 6'3", Spencer Getz. I call him the garbage man. He does all the little things for this squad. And he comes up big here in overtime with just under 2 minutes to go, giving Chaska the 2-point lead. He's able to complete the 3-point play, giving Chaska the 3-point lead, 49-46 here at Chaska High School on Chaska High School or Chaska Broadcast Network. Frieda getting in the lane, he's able to draw a foul call on Strazzani. Looked a little bit out of control there, but the refs gave him the call. Strazzani got him across the arm. And it looks like there's a little confusion here. As Jefferson goes to the line for a 1-and-1. No timeout called here. I'm not sure what's going on exactly. Maybe a 30-second timeout. I'm not sure. I don't have my broadcast partner here, Ryan. I wish you were here to help me out. All these technical things, I always look to your advice. Players remain on the floor as Jefferson has a 1-and-1 attempt coming up. And here we go as play is about to resume. Daniel Friedig at the line for a 1-and-1. Jefferson's leading scorer tonight, the very impressive freshman. 1:48 left. Chaska with the 3-point lead, 49-46. Friedig unable to hit the front half of the 1-and-1, and Getz gains the rebound, and he quickly kicks it out to Schaefer. Schaefer brings the ball across half court for the Hawks, and quickly over to Frick. Jefferson definitely picking up the intensity here on defense. Frick over to Tennessee Fossen, and Tennessee Fossen's fouled. Luke Strazzani fouled out of the game. That's what caused the delay here earlier. That was his 5th foul. So he'll be on the bench for the rest of the night as Tennessee Fossen earns the foul call and goes to the line. Tennessee Fossen with the first half of a 1-and-1 here. And Tennessee Fossen, big shot, able to make it a 2-possession game. Hawks now lead 50-46 with a minute 30 to play as Fossen looks to complete the second half here of the 1-and-1. And he's able to hit it. 5-point lead here for the Hawks now as Wall checks back in for Nicholson. Coach Coleman deciding to go a little small here now with Strazzani and Nicholson out of the game. Jefferson hasn't really played a natural big too often so far tonight. It's been more of a 5-guard set, so this makes sense. Good coaching there by Coleman. Friedig brings the ball across half court. And Friedig from the corner now, wide open, unable to complete. Nice rebound by Schaefer. A maskless Schaefer as it got knocked off when he took a big screener as he was crossing half court. The refs will call for timeout here as Chaska gets possession. And Nicholson back in for Schaefer. Nice job there by Schaefer. Great defensive possession. Good job of earning the rebound. We're here in Chaska High School. We got a 51-46 game. Chaska's leading as we take one final break here, hopefully. We'll be right back on CHBN.
We're back! We hope you've enjoyed the sponsored broadcast by the Rome team. The girls have one more message for you.
We want to wish good luck to all the girls' teams and all the boys' teams. Soar Hawks!
We're back here on CHBN, brought to you by Rome Team Realty. 51-46 in a tightly contested game here for Chaska as they lead with a minute 16 left here in overtime. Chaska's leading scorer, Luke Strazzani, has fouled out of the game. But Chaska has possession in a 5-point lead here. And it looks like Wall's taking, Cameron Wall, sophomore, still in there for Luke Strazzani. He fouled out here earlier tonight. Cameron Wall, sophomore, looking to inbound for the Hawks. Tennessee Fossen goes to help him out and get the ball. Fossen works his way out of a trap and is fouled, and that sends Tennessee Fossen to the line. Samir Jones on the foul there. Tennessee Fossen looking to put this game away. He's got 2 foul shots here as Chaska's in the double bonus. Tennessee Fossen just coming off the free throw line where he was able to complete 2 of 2. Let's see if he can do it again here for the Hawks. First one's down for Tennessee Fossen, making this a 6-point game with minute 14 left to play. Schaefer checking back in for Nicholson. Is Chaska looking to defend the 3-point line here with a minute 14 left, up by 6. Tennessee Fossen looking to complete the second half of his 3 throw attempts. Little short, unable to come up with it. And Chaska scrambles back on defense. Friedig brings the ball across half court to Atkins. Atkins now gets the ball down to Isaac Friedig. Nice block. Oh, nice block there by Getz, and they call a foul on him. Spencer hasn't gotten a call all night. Good defense there by Getz, and they're saying he got him on the head after he blocked the shot. That's the 4th on Spencer Getz. 6-point game here tonight with 1 minute and 3 seconds. As Craig Getz gets a quick warning. Not happy with that call on his son Spencer. I don't blame you, Craig. 2 shots here for Jefferson. This is Isaac Friedig at the line. He's unable to complete. And Nicholson checks back in for Schaefer. Friedig with the second half of his 3 throw attempts coming up here after not being successful with the first shot. Chaska again with the 52-46 lead, a minute and 3 seconds left in overtime. Friedig completes the second free throw, making it a 5-point game as Chaska resets here facing this press. Jack Frick with some nice nifty moves there to get open. Back to Wall. Wall gets fouled, and he'll be going to the line. Big spot here for the sophomore, Cameron Wall, who's had a nice night so far. Aiden Atkins run the foul there. That's his 4th for Jefferson. We got a minute left and a 5-point Chaska lead, 52-47 here on CHBN. The first half seemed to fly by. I think there was only 8 total foul calls. The second half has come to a grinding halt here. Wall completes the first of 2 attempts, giving Chaska back the 6-point lead. Chaska pulling all their defenders back. Hopefully Cameron Wall can complete this shot and give them a 3-possession game here. Unable to complete it. Friedig on the rebound. He passes to his brother Daniel. Atkins now with the ball. Atkins over to Friedig. Friedig back to Atkins. Isaac turns it over, and Spencer Getz comes away with it, and he is fouled quickly by Friedig. Good defensive possession there by the Hawks. Nice work by Tennessee Fossen to get their hand on the ball there. Spencer Getz heading to the line to make this an 8 or 9-point game. Getz shooting 2 here as the Hawks are in double bonus. 45 seconds left in overtime. As Getz gets ready to attempt his first shot. Unable to complete it. All right, Getz looking to make this a 7-point game here. This is a big free throw for the Hawks. Comes up a little short. Atkins now slowly bringing the ball up for Jefferson. Not showing much urgency here. Schaefer, great defense here on Friedig. Schaefer's great defense is not rewarded as he's called for a foul call on Friedig, sending him to the line with 33 seconds left. Chaska's fans again not happy with that call. It looked like Schaefer had position and went straight up. Friedig was able to initiate contact, though, and drew the foul call. Friedig at the line now, looking to cut the lead to 5. And he hits the first half of the 2 free throw shots. Nicholson checks back in for Schaefer. Friedig looking to cut the lead to 4 here, 48-53. Chaska in the lead with 33.5 seconds left here at Chaska High School, live on CHBN. Friedig unable to complete the second free throw, and Nicholson with a hard-fought rebound, and now he'll head to the line. Game's kind of slowing down here in overtime as the first 35 minutes flew by. Again, 48-53, Chaska with the lead. Chaska coming up on a game Friday. They're going to Eden Prairie to play the self-proclaimed state champs from last year. That should be another big one for the Hawks. Nicholson's able to hit the first half of his 2 free throw attempts, giving Chaska the 54-48 lead, back to 6 points. If Nicholson can hit this one here, it should almost put the game away. Able to complete it, giving Chaska a 7-point lead. Schaefer checks back in for Nicholson. Good game there by Nicholson. Not the career highs he was putting up the last 2 games, but in a slow game like this, there's not much to be expected in the ways of scoring. Atkins brings the ball up for Jefferson, looking for Wangu off a screen. Wangu recovers about at half court. He works his way into the lane, 12-foot jump shot. He's unable to get it to go. Tennessee Fossum with a big rebound out to Cameron Wall, and Wall's going to complete the game with a nice layup, giving Chaska the win. 12 seconds left here. The Hawks up by 9 points. Deep 3 by Wayne Zach, and Cameron Wall with another rebound. It looks like Jefferson's about to give this one up. Big win here by Chaska tonight. 57-48 in overtime, facing a little bit of adversity as they head to Eden Prairie on Friday. Ryan and I will be back with you next week, and we look forward to it as Chaska continues their drive for state tournament and drive for sections. Thanks to Rome Team Real Estate. Thanks to Rome Team and the Edina Realty for presenting tonight's broadcast. And CHBN, my name is Mike Schmid, filling in for Ryan and Paul. Thank you very much, and have a great night.